Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today for our live webinar. Here we will talk about delivering productive employee experience with ServiceNow HRSD. This is Rajiv Goel, a ServiceNow practice head at Royal Sabre, and I'll be presenting today's webinar. Before we move ahead, I would say feel free to drop your question on the topic or share your struggles and experiences. We will answer your questions by the end of the session. The moderator will collect the most upvoted questions so we can answer them for you at the end of the presentation. Let's touch upon the agenda of today's webinar, Royal Sabre Introduction. Here we provide insights of Royal Sabre as a company, business needs and challenges which customers are currently having, HRSD overview. Here we will give brief overview about HRSD, features and benefits. We would be covering limited but important features that an organization need to know when they implement and use HRSD. Then we have a demo followed by Q&A. Let's start off with a brief introduction about who we are. Royal Sabre is an IT consulting and a digital transformation company specialized in services, solutions, and software. We have been innovating since 2002 and have over 1,000 employees with 600 plus happy customers worldwide. Our headquarters is in Naperville, Illinois. We have offices located in different parts of the world, namely Canada, Mexico, Australia, UK, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, with delivery centers located in India and Pakistan. Across the globe, Royal Sabre provide reliable and high-performing solutions and services in commerce, cloud, analytics, mobile AI, middleware integration space. As a ServiceNow Premier Partner, we can transform key area of enterprise services, providing your teams the capacity and insight they need to achieve improvements. Our ServiceNow practice helps our clients transform their HRSD capability to improve value, increase agility, and create viable business performances. You will discover how Royal Sabre delivers a ServiceNow better, faster, and cheaper services and help your entire enterprise function at its best. Now let's talk about HRSD. And before we begin, let's understand what are the business challenges which create the need of HRSD in an organization. As we all know that we are in the era of digital transformation and every business is transitioning to become digital and it aims to give best service and experience to its employees. But as the digital services are growing, the disconnect between these services in an organization is also growing. And in today's changing landscape, keeping employees engaged and productive from anywhere has never been harder. In any organization, there are key common needs which an employee requires to perform an effective and productive work. Let's take an example. Manager needs systems to request for new hire onboarding and should know the process on how to onboard them. Then you should know how to book a conference room and where to do that. Another example is how and where to go and enrolling medical benefits. How and where to go and raise a travel request. How to get an employment verification letter. So for all these type of needs and requests, employees have to navigate different tools and environments, which is frustrating for the employees. Thus, we can say that employee frustrations are fueled by three problems in employment or employee service strategy. First, most organizations struggle with the department silos. Employee service is frequently very disconnected from other departments like IT, payroll, service, HR, operations, finance, etc. So where these issues are actually being resolved. Employees are handed off and ping pong across many different parts of the organization, frequently without any resolution. Second, organizations aren't anticipated the need of employees. Service is reactive and employees are frequently notifying the company about a need. Additionally, issues aren't resolved for good, which means that the same issue continues to affect other employees. Third, the employees want result quickly and desire being able to help themselves instead of being calling. So these are the top three employer frustrations. So consistent experience for employees. When we offer a consistent experience for employees, that will help to boost performance, whether the team has been supporting the frontline or working from home. Building consistent and equitable experience, simplify business processes, and create opportunities for greater productivity, engagement, and retention. Thus, we can say that employee service is a key to business success as it improves productivity. A 5% increase in employee retention can increase profit by up to 40%. Thus, the need of an hour is a flexible, modern employee experience platform. With ServiceNow HRSD, which is known as HR Service Delivery, you can drive productivity and operational efficiency with a unified and employee experience platform, and empower and support your workforce from anywhere and deliver connected enterprise-wide employee journeys. Now let's talk about what is HRSD and what it will provide. ServiceNow HRSD is nothing but a scoped application on a ServiceNow platform that digitalize, organize, and streamlines a wide variety of HR services on a single unified web portal. ServiceNow HRSD is the antidote to siloed backend HR systems. HRSD additionally acts as a bridgehead for a unified experiences and service delivery across departments, and it promotes self-service as much as possible. Some of the benefits of ServiceNow HRSD includes increase the productivity, improved compliance with HR policies and regulations, better employee satisfaction, reduced cost associated with HR operations. Now let's talk about how HRSD works. Like ServiceNow HRSD works by providing a single platform for HR service delivery that integrates with other ServiceNow HR modules like ITSM and CSM. This allows for a seamless experience across different areas of an organization. Additionally, ServiceNow HRSD has an extensive range of HR functionalities and is designed to integrate with your existing HR technology landscape, thus providing a unified employee experience. Now let's review some of the HRSD features and benefits. HRSD provide organization with a powerful and a unique benefits that improve employee experience. Let's understand some of the key benefits that it brings to an organization. As we earlier mentioned, HRSD drives productivity and operational efficiency with a unified employee experience platform. It easily scales service delivery solutions across IT, HR, workspace, legal, and so on. HRSD delivers the targeted campaign and announcement to employees based on their role, locations, and job types. It provides managers with a tool and resources to better support employee needs. Basically, it gives managers a complete view into the team's journey, stats, and the request. HRSD helps customers to create workflows that help employees navigate career journeys. With HRSD, customer can take actions on intelligent recommendations with the proactive prompts. HRSD also empower managers to personalize employee journey with AI-powered recommendations. Now let's talk about HR. Now let's talk about the features of HR ServiceNow HRSD. So when it comes to ServiceNow HRSD, it is a product which is made up of three core applications, plus an additional applications that can be added to provide an enhanced functionality. The three core applications of an HRSD are case and knowledge management, employee center, and enterprise onboarding and transitions. Other supporting application and functionalities are employee document management, HR integrations, virtual agent, and mobile app. We will review in detail about some of the key features in forthcoming slides. Let's discuss about HRSD case and knowledge management features, which is a backbone of your ServiceNow HRSD application. Case and knowledge management enables HR to manage their service interaction with employees. without relying on the generic tool like email. This allows HR to standardize the documentation, interaction, and fulfillment of employee inquiries and requests while providing the visibility into the quantity and the type of cases coming in. In ServiceNow, HRSD case management refers to the process of managing employee interactions, requests, and incident through a centralized system. ServiceNow HRSD case management capabilities includes features like case creation, assignment, tracking, and resolution. This system also allows you for collaboration and communication between the HR agents, employees, and stakeholders throughout the case lifecycle. Whereas when it comes to HRSD knowledge management, it refers to the process of creating, managing, and sharing HR related knowledge articles to improve employee self-service and to reduce the volume of your HR request. ServiceNow HRSD knowledge management capabilities includes features like knowledge article creation and publishing, article search and discovery, and article feedback and a rating. By leveraging the ServiceNow HRSD case and knowledge management capabilities, organizations can easily improve their HR operations, enhancing employee satisfaction and reduce the workload on HR staff by enabling employee to self-service and find answers to their HR related questions. Let's move to the next feature known as Employee Center. So ServiceNow Employee Center gives employees a single place to quickly and easily navigate to all the HR services they need, as well as to access information and request help from other areas such as IT, facilities, or a customer service. This is nothing but a customer branded sites where HR can use a text search sort of a field to find information such as policies or a procedure. They can go and open a case, they can kick off a process, or even chat live with the subject matter experts if they need more help. HR can even push targeted communications and task employees to take required actions. This further enhances the efficiency of HR service delivery teams in part of making the employees themselves more self-reliant and further consumerize the employee service experiences. Some of the key features of employee centers include that employees can get access to HR services anytime from any device. With Employee Center, you can design and publish a custom branded sites. It offers you consumer grade AI search capabilities, which make it easy for employees to find and action information. With the help of targeted communication, you can provide information to your employees. With a built-in virtual agent and a live agent functionality, allow employees to interact with the HR real time. So these are some of the features or the benefits that you can have it when you have an employee center. Let's move to the next feature. The next feature in HRSD is enterprise onboarding and transitions. When I'm saying enterprise onboarding and transitions, it refers to important events in an employee's tenure within an organization, such as onboarding, transfers, promotions, and sort of an offboarding. ServiceNow HRSD provides a range of tools and features to help HR teams managing the lifecycle events efficiently and effectively. Enterprise onboarding and transition allows HR to easily automate onboarding and other employee lifecycle events that span across multiple departments. The efficiency of HR and other departments is drastically improved and fast, like consumer like services, and make it easier for employees to get what they need done and get back to focusing on their actual role as employees. Let's take some of the examples where ServiceNow can support the lifecycle events. One example of onboarding event. So ServiceNow can automate the onboarding process by providing a digital platform for your new hires to complete the required forms, receive trainings, and get accumulated to their roles. HR teams can use ServiceNow to track the progress of onboarding tasks and ensure that all the necessary steps are completed in a timely and efficient manner. There is another use case of transfers. Whenever an employee transfers to a new role or a department, HR team can use ServiceNow to manage the transfer process, including updating employee records, reassigning tasks, and ensuring that the new training and onboarding requirements are met. Then there is another event known as promotions. ServiceNow can help manage the promotion process by providing a platform for managers to initiate the promotion process and track and status of the promotion. HR team can also use ServiceNow to manage any necessary changes to employee records, pay rates, and benefits. Another event is all about offboarding. So whenever an employee leaves the organization, HR teams can use ServiceNow to manage the offboarding process, including termination access to the systems and applications, retrieving company property, and conducting the exit interviews. ServiceNow can also provide an efficient platform for processing final pay and benefits. Overall, ServiceNow provides a centralized platform for HR teams to manage various lifecycle events efficiently and effectively. By automating and standardizing these processes, organization can improve like HR service delivery, reduce manual work, and ensure consistent and compliant handling of employee events. Some of the key features that this enterprise onboarding and transition provide, that it will quickly and easily snap together the onboarding experience and processes. It automate any other cross department processes also. It drives action across multiple department and system for improved efficiency. It provides end-to-end visibility on each process, allows HR to ensure the correct actions are taken. It provides step-by-step guidance, makes it easy for employees to know what they need to do next. With onboarding and transitions, employees can get contextual help by opening a case as part of any process. It also provides a dashboard which gives HR insights into the onboarding process for continuous optimization. Let's understand the next feature, which is employer document management. So as I mentioned earlier, this is an optional features provided by ServiceNow on top of that base applications. So ServiceNow employer document management is nothing but a feature of ServiceNow HRSD that enable HR teams to manage employer documents efficiently and securely. The employer document management provides a centralized repository for storing, managing, and sharing employer documents such as contracts, resumes, performance appraisal, and certifications. The enterprise document management also provides a sort of a dashboard for managing employer documents and records. And this dashboard actually provides a document admin and document manager an overview of the document repository, as well as the reports that highlight exceptions and the pending actions. It also provides the details about document pending purge authorization. Documents which are past purge due date can also be identified through the use of these dashboards. It provides a quick and easy way to view statistics about the purge and the legal hold status of your employer documents. Now let's try to understand some of the key benefits if you enable these features in your instances. It provides a central single location for storing and accessing employee documents or files. You can move documents automatically or manually from case to employer file. It also specifies the time period for documents to be retained. You can apply a legal hold to the document type or to an employee to suspend changes or to purge of corresponding documents. You can also set the security policies to control who can review or edit documents. And it also enables employee access to these documents. So these are some of the features that employee document management offers it out. Let's understand the next feature, which is nothing but an HRSD integrations. So with respect to ServiceNow HRSD, it can be integrated with various system and applications to provide a seamless user experience and improve HR processes. Some common and out of the box integrations with HRSD are like payroll systems, learning management systems, workforce management, background check systems, e-signatures, tax forms, telephony integration, and so on. And these is these systems basically it provides you an integrations available with respect to Workday, Team, Salesforce, Success Factors, and ADP. These are available integrations in ServiceNow HRSD. So what are the key features that HRSD integration offers you out? It offers you the seamless data exchange. It offers you a single source of a truth. It helps you to get at automated workflows. It provides you the enhanced reporting. It provides the improved employee experience. And at last, it offers you the compliance. So these are like some of the key benefits that you have it when you enable this HR integrations functionality. Let's move to the next. So this functionality is nothing but an HRSD mobile apps. Sorry, this is nothing but an HRSD ServiceNow virtual agent. Okay. With respect to services virtual agent, it is nothing but a platform for providing a user assistance through conversation with a messaging interface. It gives employees a real-time support to basic inquiries without HR staff. Virtual chat conversations enable quick guidance to information and ease of case creation when necessary. It improves employee self-service by automating repetitive inquiries and frees up HR so that they can focus on more complex inquiries and issues. Some of the key benefits that virtual agent provides is like it offers a simple interface to find answers or common questions. It delivered pre-built sort of a conversations which makes setup and use easier and faster. It provides the flexibility to create additional topic conversations. It is also accessible within the employee center and as part of a different web page or within the collaboration tools like Slack and MS Teams. It offers you the frequent and basic inquiries can be handled without requiring the time and effort of HR staff. This is like a benefit that you can have it when you enable HRSD virtual agent in your organization. Now let's talk about the next feature. The next feature is about HRSD mobile apps. So with HRSD mobile apps, now with the help of HRSD mobile apps, the employees can find answers and get stuff done across IT, HR, facilities, finance, legal and other departments. The ServiceNow platform provides two mobile apps and each app is designed for a specific set of users. First app is a Now mobile app. The Now mobile app allow employees, not just agents, to get work done wherever they are. It will allow to help a booking a conference room, getting an answers, managing approvals, open new requests, and view your to-do list on a mobile. There is a global search option in a mobile app that allows you to find employees, catalog items, services, or KB article information from a single location. There is a virtual agent which is also available within that app and that can also be launched even through the Siri shortcut. The second app, which is there is a native mobile app that enable fulfillers to handle micro movements such as managing a work queue, taking quick actions on incident, and managing group queues. Approval will have the ability to approve requests and changes with a simple swiping action. Some of the features on benefits for these apps are like increasing the employee productivity, maximizing the agent efficiency, accelerate the development, reducing the cost part, and immediate impact by leveraging the out-of-the-box templates. Now we have covered our features and the understanding part of HRSD. Now let's move to the demonstration part of HRSD. And here we will use a ServiceNow Royal, where we will use the Royal Server ServiceNow environment, which has respective plugins enablement in the system. As part of the demonstration, we will leverage the Employee Center as a portal to understand what Employee Center portal brings it out. And then we will try to create a case to understand the journey. Here we will take one of the user who will raise a request, an HR service request, and how that request is being processed in the system. So that we will see in the form of demonstration. So let me jump to the system and show you that information. So this is the Royal Cyber ServiceNow environment where we have HRSD application installed and the respective plugins installed so that we can go for the demonstration. So at this moment, I have currently logged in with an admin and we will be impersonating one of that HR user. So let me impersonate with one of the user known as HR admin in the system. Now for users, there is a portal which is being provided by ServiceNow. So if I go for Employee Center, and if you click on this Employee Center, it will redirect to a Employee Center portal page. And this is the feature which I was just explaining previously in the slides, that this is a portal which brings the interaction with the different departments. And if you see in this particular sort of an interface, this is now a targeted communications which is being given to an employee. Here you can see the targeted communication, and then you can see that an action could have been performed by these employees. So from this particular targeted communication, a person can simply navigate and perform that action accordingly based on the targeted communication. He can review that part and he can say mark as complete. So this is the communication which is being done on this portal level. So if I go back to the screen, then below this, if you would see, there is a common generic search. Being a user, you would like to search certain information like beneficiary or information related to compensation or information related to payroll. So you simply type that keyword and just enter it out. It will do the search in the ServiceNow platform, and it will provide you the relevant articles and the relevant information that is needed or defined under payroll. So at this moment, let me just go back, and here you will see the my active items. This my active items defines the item that this user has to perform. And if you click on this one task, this will define that there is an open item of goal update, and a user can simply navigate from this place and update and perform this task. And this is a popular topics. So based on the frequent searches within your organization, what are those popular topics that people keep on visiting? So even this particular portal offers you that popular topics over here, which you can simply go and navigate it out. It also has an option of upcoming events, where you can visualize that what all upcoming events we do have in our organization and how to use it out. And on the top, if you see, if you're talking about the services that you are looking from HR, this is how it is defined. We have a topics and the subtopics defined accordingly. So if you would see here, if you need to know around benefits, so you simply click on that topic and it will redirect us to the benefits page. And this is more defined topics page which is created now, provided by ServiceNow. So you just have to review only on the topics which needs to be performed. So benefits is one of the topic, and it has these subtopics available. And if you quickly navigate on these subtopics are known as education reimbursement, and you can review the relevant informations. You do have an articles available, and you do have a request that could have been performed. So being an employee, you would like to know about the tuition reimbursement policy first. So you can simply go to this knowledge article and review this reimbursement policy. And once you review this is a knowledge article which is available to do a reimbursement. Now, once a user is reviewed that particular article, the next step is to raise that request. And here you will see that there's a tuition reimbursement inquiry and there's a tuition reimbursement request. Because sometimes you might have a query around the previous reimbursement request that you have raised, or you would like to create a new tuition reimbursement request. So you simply click on that, and it will open the respective service form, whatever the information, like what tuition reimbursement that you would like to do it. So name of the school, if I would say, is Royal Sabre. The course title is Service Now. When the course started, the course started actually started on 1st of October, and course end date is 30th of October. What was the estimated cost? Let's say it was $1,000. need to perform my day-to-day activities. Once you provide these details, you can simply submit that request, because this is the process which was given in the tuition reimbursement policy. So as an employee, I simply go and submit that request. And once the request is submitted, a HR case is getting created in the system, and it is currently being assigned to Suzetta. Why it is assigned to Suzetta? It is defined based on the skills that this particular requirement needs to be performed by a specialized person, and Suzetta is specialized in this particular area. So that is the reason there is an auto assignment triggered behind, and it assigned to Suzetta. And here you will find all the details related to this request. Now let us take one more scenario where an employee is expecting an employment verification letter, because we are trying to take a home loan and we need an employment verification from an organization. So he can simply go to this HR, and he can simply go to this employment information. He can click on this topic. These are the relevant information available for this topic. There is an article, as well as there are a couple of requests. As we are expecting an employment verification letter, so this user will simply go to and open this particular request. In this request, these are the bare minimum information for this request to get processed. So here if you would see, we are expecting a reason for employment verification letter. So here we can simply specify that we need an employment verification letter for home loan. What is the recipient email address? Let's put the recipient email address over here. Once you provide the details that why you need this employment verification letter, it's a kind of a service offered by your HR teams. So you can simply submit that request. So as an employee, the request is getting submitted, and you would see there is a case which is getting created. And again, the specialized person is Suzetta Devgan. If you would see couple of details that you need to analyze here, that this case is getting generated, and it gives a complete history. That it says that user admin has initiated the employment verification letter request. There is a checklist options. A checklist in case provides an assistance to your agents, that this is how you need to follow and this is how you need to resolve this particular case. So as per the checklist, these are the actions that an agent has to review and perform. So now let's try to analyze it via login with a Suzetta Devgan. Let me impersonate with Suzetta Devgan here. So let me impersonate with Suzetta Devgan here first. Go, the tickets are currently assigned, or the cases are currently assigned to this agent. So now if you see, the Suzetta Devgan is currently viewing this information in this dashboard. Okay. And if you go here, these are the current cases which is currently assigned to Suzetta. And now if I simply sort it out based on the created date, we can easily identify that there is a request which is recently created for verification letter. Okay. Let me open this request. And if you see, there was a previous request also which we have created for tuition reimbursement. So both are currently in the ready state. So let me open one of the requests and drive through the process. So now if you can see, this is a case which got created when an employee submitted a request with respect to employment verification. And here if you can see, there is a skill defined that for that type of a case, this is a skill that an agent should have. And this skill is right now have it by Sujata Devkan. And by default, you will see this is a short description that gets generated based on the information that was submitted by the user. And here that information is actually being stored. Now, if you would come down, you would see there is a checklist information. This is a checklist that will provide an assistance to the agents that they have to follow this process to resolve this particular query or to provide that assistance to the end users. So at this moment, if you would see, the checklist first say that review the case and description for any special or unusual instructions. At this moment, this is a very straightforward requirement, and they know these type of requirements keep on coming. So it's good. So they can simply check it out. Now they were saying that put the cases in work in progress state. Now what you can do, simply start work and it will automatically change the status from ready to work in progress. So now the state is automatically moved to work in progress state, and in the checklist you can simply check it out. Now it says that you need to generate the employment verification letter. Now in this case, how to generate the employment verification? With ServiceNow HRSD, you have an option of PDF templates. So there are templates defined for a verification letter. Let's say that as we understand, our employer is currently part of a US region. So we are selecting this template of employment verification letter in USA. Once you select that PDF template, just save it out. When you save this part, automatically it generates a document for you. You will see there is a document which is getting generated. You do have an option of preview the document and signing the document. So it means we are at this moment on this stage where we are going to generate it. Okay. So now what we can do, we can simply go and preview this document. A document preview will help you to preview what we are actually giving to that end user. So it gives you all the set of HR related details, the employment related details. At this moment, we do not want to click on generate because we want a signing authority to sign this document. So let's cancel it out, or let's close it out and go to sign document. Click on sign document. Here you have an option of signing this document because Sujata has the privileges or authority to sign these documents. So here we can simply put, let's take an example of Sujata and simply accept. Now once that acceptance is done, you would simply see an attachment is getting attached with this particular document. Okay. Now we have completed our generate part and review this PDF, which we have already done that part. Now we have also signed that letter. Once you have signed, you have an option of sending an email also. You can quickly send that email as well, and it will automatically pick the email which was previously provided, and you can click it on OK. So it will send that email with that attachment. Once that activity is performed, you can simply go and say close complete, because from an agent perspective, that activity is being performed. So you simply go and say close complete. And once you close complete it out, let's review it back from an HR admin perspective. And let's go to that employer center portal. Here you will see under my task, there are 3 tasks which are currently available. You can click on that. So you do have an option of accepting the resolution. And this accept resolution task is coming from this request. So you can simply open that request first. This is the request number that previously got generated. And if you come down, you will see in the activities, these are all activities which is being performed, and there is an attachment which is being done. You can find that letter in your attachments. You can simply open that letter. As a user, you will review that this letter is what we were expecting. So this is how the letter is getting generated. And now he can simply go and take an action and complete that part. So if we go back, he simply need to go and await. Right now it is awaiting acceptance state. So simply he will go and select that accept resolution, and he will provide yes received, thanks. So this is how the flow is being designed, and I'll just submit it out and I'll say yes. So from an employee perspective, employee received that particular document which he has raised. So this is a feature of case management, knowledge management. And here generally you see a chat window where you can take an assistance from a virtual agent chatbot. And if you have a defined conversations from an HR perspective, then you can simply get that assistance from here. So at this moment, let me move it back and move further to the one more demonstration here. So let me go back to this HR admin here. Let me impersonate back to the Sujata Devgan here. Or just a sec, impersonate HR admin. And I just would like to show you the demonstration around employee document management. A little bit on the document management side. So if I go here with an HR admin, and let's open that case that was previously created. And let me just put a created date quickly. So this is the case which we have recently closed. Let me open this case. At this moment, the document that we have generated, the employment verification letter document which we have generated, currently it is stored in a normal table. It is stored in an attachment table. You do have an option of moving this attachment to that storage, the employees document management. How you can do that? You have an option of move attachment. Click over here. You are moving attachments to the employee document state. Select COA for attachments to be moved, because this document is part of workforce administration. So you will select that particular center of excellence, and here the topic is nothing but related to employment verification, and you wanted to set it, this employment verification, to the document type of employment verifications. Here all your documents will be stored under this type. and just move selected. When you perform this exercise, you will see that document is actually being removed from an attachment table and it goes into this repository. And over there, at this moment, what we are getting is that one of the message which says that payroll country field is empty. So you can simply go over there and update the payroll country information as well. So once you provide it out, your document is actually saved under this repository. You can simply review that document also. Let me first save this record. You can simply open this record and you can validate that information. So now you can see the document is actually uploaded in the employee document repository. Your document is stored over here. That is the effective date. There is no purge hold at this moment. There is no expiration date which is being set. This is the size of that file. This is what we have done so far on this document. So all that document trailing is also being available on this side. So this is the demonstration which I would like to provide with respect to HRSD. Now let's, so as now we are near to the end of our webinar. So we have an exclusive event offer for our participants who have joined this webinar. We offer like complimentary assessment where we review the process and provide assessment report covering the proposed solution, implementation plans and timelines. Also, we have an HRSD Jumpstart package for our customers where we implement a use case for HRSD within the estimated duration of 3 to 4 weeks. For any queries, feel free to reach out to us at info@royalcyber.com. Now we are near to end of our session. Let me open this forum for the questions and answers. The first question which we have received is, okay, what does this HR use to create and deliver information to employees? That's a very nice question because here in ServiceNow HRSD, HR uses a content delivery to create and deliver information to employees. Contents can be displayed on Employee Service Center, sent out as a mass email, or configured and organized as a campaign. And campaigns are nothing but a bundle of content that are delivered to specific audience at a specific times. Okay. The next question which I received is, what are the core HRSD roles there? Okay. So yeah, generally when it comes to service now or when it comes to this process, the three roles which are there is HR basics, HR managers or HR administrator. These are the common roles, but you can have as per your organization needs. How does ServiceNow tracks that HR metrics? Yeah, it's a very nice question. When it comes to tracking the metrics of ServiceNow HRSD, I think there are predefined dashboards which are available and which allows HR professionals to view the real-time status of HR cases. And it is again coming with a performance analytics application that you need to have it installed to review these metrics. There is one more question. Yeah, this question is like, can HR service be used for auto assignment? I think we have seen that scenario where the case is auto assigned to a particular user based on the skill set, or and again it also drives based on the skills, locations and availability. So yes, definitely the that option is there. One more question which I see, it's okay. What is this HR fulfillment services or HR fulfillment instruction which was shown in that case page? Oh, yeah. So when it comes to the fulfillment instructions, again, we have seen the usage behind it. The fulfillment instructions actually provides you the instruction to fulfill that request and how to work or perform or activity to be performed on that particular request. So that is what you will get under HR fulfillment instructions. So I think these are the questions that I have received. If I might not be able to answer any questions, or if you have any further doubts, feel free to reach out to us and we can answer your queries around it. And if I unanswered some of your questions, we will definitely reach out to you and get back to you on your queries. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.